I'm gonna do. You guys are gonna get into groups and you're gonna be given a mystery fossil. You guys can look around at the dinosaurs and the pterosaurs that we have in here to see if that might help you learn a little bit more. You may also want to think about animals that are alive today. A giraffe. What does a giraffe have in common with this dinosaur?
It's a long neck.
Long neck. And what does it use that long neck to do?
Excuse me.
Retweet.
I'm in right here.
Trees.
And
You can walk around.
So can I?
No, I want to be right here. That's
Groups
where.
of about 3 people, 3 or 4 people. Can you find a group to get in with 3 or 4 people?
You can take a picture of it if you want.
Okay.
You got it?
No. Hold on.
Look at the bold thing. Look at the tail. Miguel, look at the tails, buddy.
I think it was a T-Rex claw.
T-Rex claw.
Hey, Nestle, do you want to try?
So, all right, so we've just got about 30 seconds left. Come on over here. Can I actually have you guys sit down with your group if that's not just too uncomfortable? Sit down. Sit down all together. Can you guys sit together with your group?
We have to sit with our...
We went out, we found some fossils, we took them, we're going to study them, and that's exactly what you guys were doing. But now another really important part of science is sharing our ideas with other scientists. So I'm going to ask for each group to stand up, if you don't mind, sharing any ideas you had about your fossil, okay? Do you want to go first? Will you stand up nice and tall so everyone can see your mystery fossil? Show it off so everyone can see it. And what were some of your ideas that you had with your fossil?
I think it was a dinosaur tooth or claw maybe.
Teeth and claws are so difficult to tell apart. Now, what do you think? If it's a tooth, what do you think it was used to eat?
Meat.
Exactly, right? Do we see any similarities with our mosasaurus tooth? Yeah. So you guys are exactly right. This is a tooth from a dinosaur. That's probably the most famous dinosaur ever. T-Rex, right? The full name is Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it used these teeth to eat meat. Now, this is a tooth from a kind of a teenager dinosaur. So this dinosaur wasn't done growing. In fact, it was going to get a bit bigger, and it would have used those teeth to go out hunting and to chew up that meat that would have ate. Who would like to go next? You guys want to go?
This is our fossil. I think it's a claw to a velociraptor.
Actually, it's from a dinosaur that was related to Velociraptor.
What?
But that was even bigger than Velociraptor. So they were exactly right. This is a claw from a dinosaur.
Oh no.
Utah Raptor. And Utah Raptor looked exactly like a Velociraptor, but it was a much bigger dinosaur. So if you guys have seen Jurassic Park,
Yes.
those Velociraptors that they have in that movie were actually much bigger. They're as big as
Favorite dinosaur in there is
they got it a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
But what do you think a claw like this was used to do?
Probably to
Dig.
catch them, right?
I love
Catch their
that.
prey. These big sharp claws were possibly digging, but because they were meat eaters, we think they probably used them more in order to go hunting to get their food, which is meat. Okay, who's ready to go next? We're not sure.
Tell them what you
Hold it up nice and high. What did you notice about your fossil? What do you think? What do you think? This part might be right here. Any ideas? Wing. All right, I'm gonna grab this from you. So this is a tricky one. I've heard wing, I've heard tail. Do you see this pterosaur bug? You see its mouth? How it looks just like
Over there.
Yep, exactly. But guess what? If I hold this one up over here like this, it might be a horn. What? So this actually cracked off from the skull of this dinosaur, and all we have is the horn. And what do you think this might be right here?
The part of his eye.
Now, what do you think? Do you see this dinosaur behind you guys? That's Triceratops. The baby. Triceratops.
It's tiny version.
And let's see. So zoom Triceratops may have looked a little bit like this. And these horns were probably used for protection, for defense. So when other meat eaters wanted to come around and try to eat these dinosaurs, they had a way to fight back. All right, do we have any other groups that like to go?
Yeah.
Looks a lot different, right? This isn't a bone. This is a fossil of an egg. A dinosaur egg. Oh my. Oh, crap.
That looks like
Isn't it? Does it remind you of anything?
yeah, dragon.
A dragon? Yeah. What about a big old, maybe a big old chicken? What do you think?
But it has wings.
It does have wings. So some dinosaurs we know had feathers, but they didn't use feathers in the same way that birds use them to fly. They probably used their feathers for different reasons. And so this dinosaur wouldn't have been able to fly, but you made an excellent observation, right? You noticed that
we need to walk.
walk and have feathers. Sometimes feathers help animals stay warm. Sometimes they use them for decoration to attract attention. So when they're trying to find a mate, they can use those feathers to look extra beautiful, attract some attention. Now, what is this dinosaur sitting on top of?
Eggs.
Eggs, right? A nest with a bunch of eggs in there. And when we find fossils like these, they're great for helping us figure out what kind of parents some of these dinosaurs were. Did they stick around, take care of their babies, protect their eggs, bring back food to feed them? Or are they more like alligators, where they kind of lay their eggs, the babies hatch, and they're kind of on their own to survive? Some animals do that, or sea turtles are probably the most common ones that come out on the beach and dig the holes and lay their eggs, and then they go back to the ocean. So now, do I have all of our fossils back? From everyone. Everyone has put their fossils back? We've got one last activity that we have to do, but we need to get off the floor in order to do that. So I'm going to have everyone stand up and we're going to form one line.
TV.
Take a picture of that. Part about dinosaurs. But now we want to take the chance to be a little creative. Now, if you guys could create a brand new kind of dinosaur, what do you think that dinosaur might look like? Just picture it in your head or think about it. Okay, so we're actually going to do an activity where we're going to create a brand new type of prehistoric creature. Now, on this side of our worksheet, I have some questions that we can be thinking about. So the first one, what type of habitat does it live in? Does it live in jungle? Does it live in the oceans? Does it live on mountains? Because that is going to give us some important information about what that animal might look like. How does it get around? Does it fly? Does it slither like a snake? Walk, run, roll? Is it covered in hair like we have hair, or feathers like birds, or scales like reptiles, or maybe skin like ours? Yeah. Does it blend in or stand out? Does it have to use its body to hide, or does it have colorful, fancy, feathers or scales that make it stand out? We're going to think about all of those different things, and on the other side, we're going to create a brand new dinosaur or prehistoric creature. Now, if you guys are not a fan of drawing, when you guys get to that point, up front, we have some different pieces you can use, okay? We have some different heads, different bodies. You pick one of each head, body, tail, and you can glue it together so that way you don't have to draw it. And you guys aren't, not everyone's good at drawing, not everyone likes it. And those are just up front that you can come and grab them once you figure out what you want your creature to look like. Now, as the last thing, you guys might want to come up with the name for your brand new kind of creature. And you guys can use whatever you want for the name. But we also have a chart over here. And one side has words in Greek and Latin. And on the other side, it tells you what those words mean in English. So, do you have ever noticed that some dinosaurs have really long, complicated names like Tyrannosaurus Rex? That actually means something. You can actually find all the different parts of that name and figure out what it means. But it's up to you guys. So who's ready to start with their project? Me. You guys have
Me.
ideas? All right, let's get started. You guys grab a worksheet. Come up with your ideas.